guys, it's Luke here and welcome back to another video. You join me today on a bit of a last minute road trip slash adventure. It's time for the next piece of the puzzle for the E92 M3 in the form of some new wheels. Now these wheels I'm actually going to collect, hence the last minute road trip. It's actually a very long drive, but the wheels are quite rare and you will see them later on, and there is a reason for me going to get them. Now this car has only been on one real proper road trip before, which was when I took it to the Nürburgring earlier on this year. I don't really class this as a proper road trip because I'm only just going up to collect some wheels and then heading straight back down again. I'm heading to Liverpool, so it's a very long drive, the things you do for car parts, hey? But really looking forward to seeing what these wheels look like. And there are a few changes that I need to make before they actually go on the car, but this is all going to be covered in today's video. Now this car notoriously is not very fuel efficient or very good as a daily or anything, even though I do daily it, but I'm going to be interested to see what we get in terms of fuel economy today. I've reset the trip, I've just filled up with fuel, fresh tank of momentum in there. We're currently on 21.7 mpg. I'm going to be interested to see if we can get that over 25 today, because it's literally just going to be a cruise like this, straight up north and then straight down south. But yeah, really exciting times actually, because well, the wheels that are on the car, the 260Ms, are the wheels which were on the car when I bought it. And in fact, the only real modifications I've done to the car since I've had it is the custom exhaust and also the Armour Speed carbon induction kit, which you've seen me install recently. So that is all I've done. Hence why this car is going to be going through a bit of a transformation over the next few months. Anyway, I have 3 hours and 23 minutes ahead of me, munch away some miles, and hopefully it's all fairly smooth sailing to go collect the new wheels for the M3. Progress is good. I do need to make a little bit of a pit stop though, not for fuel, for oil. It's a good job though, because somewhere back here I have 4 litres of it. Ta-da! Doesn't actually run through that much oil, burn through that much oil to be honest. But always good to keep on top of it. So we will pull in here, top him up with some oil, and then we'll be back on our way. There we go. MPG, by the way, 25.6. There we go. Oh. All right. We're gonna pull. Oh, there we go. Grab me oil. Yeah, not going to be too much longer till these wheels will be no more. They are nice wheels, to be fair. And actually, I will give you a clue. These are 18s. We are going to 19s. So, yeah, that's going to be interesting. Anyway, popping open this. We, of course, have the Armour Speed. Quite proud of myself for fitting that by myself, actually. But anyway, pop this off. Top him up with a little bit of oil. Done. Back on the road. I've actually really enjoyed this thing with the valves closed now that I can hear the induction kit. Yeah, interesting. I mean, this thing with the valves open is still an absolute riot, but getting used to different and new noises. 2.5 hours still to go though. Sun's out, not busy on the roads. Fingers crossed it stays that way, really. Another quick stop, not for any more oil and not for fuel actually. However, I need some breakfast. I'm quite hungry, so made a little stop. But just some quick stats for you. I mean, I'm actually quite impressed. Half a tank, 202.8 miles. So we're on for about a 400-mile tank, which is not bad at all. And just shy of 28 mpg. So again, not too bad at all. About an hour away. As you can see, I'm gonna have a quick break. But yeah, fairly impressive. This thing is actually not bad on a long run. It's only the short little runs, which I normally do day to day, which really affect the fuel economy, kind of like 10-mile trips each time. But put this thing on a long drive and it's actually not bad at all. Fast forward a little time, I have picked up the wheels and I'm now back on my way down south. Now this car today has actually been absolutely brilliant, but I'm sure you guys are very keen to know what is inside the back of the M3. Of course, the 260M wheels, the genuine BMW 260M wheels will be going. I'm pretty sure they are already sold. I do like these wheels. At first, I wasn't a massive fan of them, I'll be honest, but finished in like a metallic dark grey, they do look very nice, along with the Silverstone blue paintwork and the little bits of carbon fibre that we have here, there and everywhere. That's pretty cool. Anyway, move around to the back, we have a set of genuine 359M wheels. These are epic. These are a set of wheels which I've always wanted to get for this car, and excuse the fact that I can't really properly show you, they're pretty jammed in the back here. Now these are not in the right colour, so I am going to be getting them refurbed to like a gloss metallic silver, because I think that'll look a lot better. These are like a satin black, quite dirty at the moment, but don't worry about that. And also there are a few marks on them. I'm not too worried about them though, because as I said, I bought them knowing that I was going to have them refurbed. So if I can show you the ones back here as well. Yeah, epic wheels. I absolutely love them. I will show you them more clearly later on in the video, of course. I'm going to get them sent straight for refurb and then fitted to the car soon after that. But I did have these wheels, or this style of wheel, fitted to my M140, the 359M style wheels, so I think CM wheels at the time. So I love this design. I think that, well, they're genuine wheels which you can get on the M3 GTS, and I think they suit the car really, really well. I think it's going to look mega in silver. We've got Silverstone blue against the silver 359Ms, which I am very, very excited for. So if I can give you another little look back here. Yeah, stunning wheels, genuine as well, as I said. But yeah, a few marks on them. And in fact, the front tyres are a little bit worn, so I think I'm going to have to get a new set of fronts on there, all of which I knew about when buying the wheels. But yeah, PS4S tyres all round on them at the moment. I'm going to stick with that for the fronts that I get changed. But yeah, what do you all think? Genuine 359M wheels for the M3. Very, very happy. Sad to see the 260s go, but I think 359s is the way to go with this thing. So I continue my journey back down south. Got about 3.5 hours, I think. And in fact, we'll probably catch up a little later on a different day once I've got them refurbed and everything like that, and then we can get them fitted on the car and see what it looks like. But let me know, what do you think? We're back. It's been a little while. It's been about a week. The wheels are now back from refurb. I'm going to show you those in a minute. They look absolutely incredible, but I have just cleaned the car, given it a proper decontamination, a really good birthday for the special occasion. But before I do show you the wheels and actually get them fitted to the car, there is one thing I've been meaning to do for a while. Now that thing does require me to have the car jacked up in the air. However, it is something that you guys have noticed and have been wanting me to do for a long time as well. It's time for this thing to go. It's been on the car since I bought it. It was pretty much brand new when I bought it, and it's definitely not brand new now. Let's get it off. So in typical DIY fashion, we've hit a hurdle already. Now, the splitter was held on with a load of these 10mm nuts or screws, and also a load of other ones, which I think were T25, I don't know. But these other ones that are still in here are actually fixed from above as well, meaning I actually need to take the front wheels off anyway to then get access into the arch liners to then, you know, get access to get the splitter off. Fab. Me, that was tight. Oh. You didn't see that. Oh, always the way, isn't it, when I do something DIY, which I would like to point out is now a regular occurrence. It means, I suppose, at least for the fronts, I can kill two birds with one stone and actually get the new wheels on once I've got the splitter off. So I can show you those sooner than I had planned. I haven't loosened that one. Nice one. Voila. There we go. So a couple of 8mm out of the way, and see if I can show you in here what I'm on about. Those are all the fixings all down the front of the car, which are now holding the splitter in, and they all need to come out. Splitter is now finally off, so it's time to start fitting these. And how good do they look? Of course, you already know about the wheels, the 359M, genuine ones, which you find on both the M3 GTS and the M3 competition of the E92 era. Of course, they were in satin black before, as you briefly saw. However, they've now been refinished in metallic gloss silver. These are going to look so good against the Silverstone blue on the car. They are fitted with brand new center caps, brand new little M logos, and now are all ready to go on the car. As I mentioned, the fronts, so these two that you're looking at here at the front, this setup did a ring trip with the previous owner just before he sold them to me, which was absolutely fine. And so the tyres are slightly worn, but that's not a problem at all. I'm just really excited to get these on the car now because, yeah, they're all ready. They look absolutely stunning. Fresh refurb. They've got some protection on them as well in the form of a ceramic coating. But yeah, gloss silver. 359Ms for the M3. These are going to look so good. Right, let me line this up. 260s off, 359Ms on. I cannot wait to see what this thing's going to look like. Oh yes. Oh yes. Look at that. Oh my days. Moving swiftly onto the rears, because unfortunately we are really losing light now. Typical winter time here in the UK. It gets dark so quickly and so early. Keep on glancing at the fronts though, because they look so good. Cannot wait to see it all done. And on the ground. It's been nice having these 260s. I'll be honest, the genuine 260M wheels were quite rare on the M3s. I don't think people really spec'd them when these cars were new, but I think nowadays they are becoming quite popular. A lot of people like to retrofit them onto their cars, but for me, the 359Ms are just the wheel for this car. Welcome, by the way, to my makeshift spray booth. We have the wheel nuts, as I said, just giving them a very brief kind of layer. Probably all going to come off, let's be honest, but at least for this video they'll look nice. Sorted. In fact, this is the same stuff that I painted my Golf Fast Player with, and to be honest, it's actually held pretty well. Oh, nice, there we go. That's the first rear all done. Mine has obviously been torqued up. Get that back down on the ground. One thing to note, actually, very, very briefly, I'm now running 275s on the rear. However, before we can see we were running 265 40 18. We are now 275 35 19. Actually, I didn't mention, these are 19s now, rather than 18s. All right, I need that for the last wheel. Okay, home stretch now. All four wheels are now on, making sure everything is all torqued up as it should be. And then it'll be time to show you what it looks like. Little spoiler, epic. The fact it got dark definitely stopped play last night, but we're back, and how damn good does that look? It is absolutely transformed. It's crazy how much a set of wheels can completely change how a car looks. I mean, this car did look cool with the 260Ms, but these, as I mentioned, these are the wheels for me. And also, no splitter. I actually don't hate it, to be honest. I think I will probably get a new one at some point, just because it's nice to have a little bit of carbon. Obviously, we've got the carbon roof as factory on this. I do want to add a little bit more carbon, so I think a splitter, a new one will have to go on, but all eyes on the wheels for now. That looks absolutely stunning. It looks so clean against the Silverstone blue of the bodywork, the gloss silver 359Ms, the genuine M3 competition wheels now on my E92 M3. I am absolutely in awe of this. Wow. It just looks so good. So good. Look at that. Such a nice design of wheel. And it was almost a shame that they were in satin black because you hide all of that design. I mean, look at that. Look at that. I am so happy with this. so happy. You guys are gonna have to let me know down in the comments what you guys think of this. Did I make the right choice with these wheels and with the color? Let me know. Always like to hear from you. And whilst you're there, let me know what you want to see with this car in terms of modifications. I'm on a bit of a roll at the moment. As you've seen on the channel recently, there have been a few additions to the car, and believe me, there is a lot more coming from there. So if you've got any ideas or suggestions with what you want to see on the car, then let me know as well. But for me today, that is it. We've got some new wheels on the car and I am so happy and really looking forward to what else is planned for this car. But yeah, as I said, that is it for me today. I hope you guys have enjoyed. If you have, please do make sure you leave a like and make sure you subscribe for all the adventures still to come.